I first discovered that agriculture was interesting me when I chose to go to an FFA meeting rather than an FBLA meeting. They were on the same night and I just chose to go to one than the other. And I went there and I'd grown up in a city, my only experience with agriculture is that we gardened. It was so minimal. And then my ag teacher really got me involved with public speaking, and I did a speech on honeybees. And so that got me kind of interested in the topic, and then I decided I was gonna raise my own bees and kind of help the cause, build up the bee population. And that's where I got started with beekeeping and then in agriculture, and it just kind of has spiraled. Now I'm majoring that, I've done internships with it, and it's a much more fulfilling thing than I think that I was ever thinking when I was younger. So that's really neat. I can tell that this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm really excited to work in third world and developing countries after I graduate. I was an intern for the World Food Prize, an organization that encourages farming techniques and better science in agriculture, and I worked in Nairobi, Kenya, studying stingless bees for 2 months before my senior year of high school, and that's been my biggest internship. I think my passion for agriculture has come from working in the field in Kenya in the rural communities. When you sit down with the people and you hear their stories and what it's like to live in these conditions and farming in this area, and that's where I really decided this is what I want to go into, this is what I want to help these people do. And that's, I think, where my biggest passion has grown from, and it kind of lit my fire. I think that for my field that I'm going into, social skills is incredibly important, especially with what I want to do. I want to be able to have people trust me and come up to me and ask me questions about agriculture, and have the ability to form bonds with them that can last a really long time and not create boundaries that'll keep apart. So I think that social skills are incredibly important, not just leadership, which that's in a lot of fields for sure, but I think that in order to work with people, they need to know what you're talking about, and that you aren't afraid to, help them along and do what's necessary to help them. I hope my future career makes a difference. I really want to make an impact on not only people's lives, but agriculture in third world countries as a whole. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm passionate about. And I'm hoping to make such a big impact. And even if it's just in one community, I want them to look back and say, look at where we were, look at where we are now, and we went there, we got there together, look where we are, and we did it. And that's my big goal.